What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about how to fix a bent pocket clip on your knives. All right, this is the Rake P108. I had carried this, I think 3, maybe 4 days ago. I had my mother-in-law came to visit and we decided to go for a hike because we finally got a nice day in between the monsoon weather that we've had up here lately. So we want to get outside and do something, and I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't know when it happened, but at some point later in the day, I went to take my knife out of my pocket to use it, and it just felt weird. I looked down, and there you go. That's what happened. It just, something grabbed onto it while I was still moving, and it bent it up. All right, so now it's not functional, all right, unless my pocket material was that wide. So, a very, very simple fix. All you're gonna need for this is the appropriate driver for your pocket clip hardware, all right, or screws, in other words. So whatever fits those screws. In this case, it happens to be a Torx 6, which I already have ready. So Torx driver T6, and also some pliers. And I actually been EDCing this for the last couple of days. This is the Juice CS4. All right, this is what replaced my old Juice. Has a couple extra tools in there. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. We're just going to take the pocket clip off. In this particular case, there are 2 screws that hold the pocket clip on this knife. Make sure you do not lose them. All right. By design, this might be a little bit more difficult to put back. I've never taken them off or taken this pocket clip off. So you can see how this is bent up, obviously, when this plate, which is what holds the pocket clip onto the knife, it's, you know, on an angle. So what we want to do, looking at it this way, see how that's raised up a little bit? All you do is take your pliers and very carefully, let me give you a good view here, very carefully squeeze to bend it down. Does not take much pressure. You have to be extremely careful doing this, because if you keep bending metal, doesn't matter what metal it is, if you keep bending it back and forth, as you guys probably know, it'll just get really weak on the edge and it'll snap. All right, so you can't be doing this all the time, but I think it is pretty rare to have your pocket clip get bent out like that. All right, so before we put it back on, we're just going to rest it where it's supposed to go and kind of look at it. Now, that helped it a lot, but not enough. See, there's still a gap there. So I want to go ahead and squeeze it just a little bit more. All right, again, trying to give you this view. So now, doing a little test fit. So now that's touching the frame. All right, now also, even if it's not bent out, if you happen to have a pocket clip that's loose, you know, in the pocket, this is also a very simple way to fix that. All right, so now we have to get this back on the knife. So it seems like kind of a pain with this one. But let's see, let me get one screw on first, make it easier. Okay. Actually, it wasn't too bad. The other screw, just going to drop it. I'll have to get this done off camera for 1 second. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to put the screw. There we go. That was a much better idea. Alright, make sure that I'm not cross-threading anything. Make sure it's nice and snug. If you want to, you can put some Loctite on there to keep it from, you know, coming loose in the future. But that is it. Alright, if I tap this, you don't hear a noise because it's up against the frame. Okay? It is nice and tight again. If you know, do this to your pocket clip and you hear click, 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 you're pushing it against the body of the knife. That's because it's lifted off the body. You don't want a gap there. So there you go. Simple fix on a bent pocket clip. All right, so as you can see, very, very straightforward. All I can tell you with, you know, doing any kind of projects, go slow. You can overdo it easily. All right, so in this particular case, in bending metal, you don't want to bend it back and forth. So just squeeze it just a little bit, check it, squeeze it, check it, squeeze it, check it. All right, and once you think you're good, pop it back on, all right, just to see if that's all done. So that's all, quick fix, feel good about that. Anyway, really simple fix at home. Just like all repairs, if you have the proper tools to do a job, it makes it very simple to do. So my biggest recommendation, if you're into knives and you have multiple knives, or even if you just have one knife that you use all the time, you should invest in some tools to be able to repair it if it breaks. Just my suggestion. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.